Hell. It's 3 a.m. on a Tuesday morning, 4 years later. Heaven is a bedsheet. Wrapped around a curled up shape, shaking. I am hyperventilating in my room. Again. Encased in stone or clay or something that happened years ago and is still stuck in my brain, still hands around my throat, and I am choking, gasping, grasping at the inhale, aching, anything to catch a breath. When it gets like this, I just want to forget. Go fishing for the bottom of a bottle again, 6 months sober, still kicking myself in the shins, but my therapist says she has some breathing techniques I might find helpful. Take deep breaths when I am breathless. Count to 7 while suffocating, then exhale, lungs out in the bathroom, coughing up bile and sadness, stand up, stagger around like a sick thing. I am exhausted, and memories are so vivid in the mornings. Before the sun comes up, catch yourself, race the dawn now to the breaking, breathe out, lean in, it's all empty. Forget the sting, forget about the fat fingers on him, forget about the teeth and tongues and skin, forget about the drugs and the spit, forget about the drunks and the fists, forget about the way you felt up against that wall, forget about hands in places, hands had no right to be a tool, forget about his face, forget about rage, forget about hate, forget about the taste of sweat and urine, forget about the sounds of men laughing, forget about the bathroom floor. Forget about this, forget about more, forget leaving alone and shaking, forget about sleeping, forget about dreaming, forget about waking cold and screaming, forget dead eyes every morning in the mirror, forget the haunting, forget about the bruises and the shiver for days, forget the shake and quiver, forget the tremble and the stagger, hands tremor, reach for balance, feet unsteady now for weeks, forget the bedroom dirty sheets, forget the bathroom hollow cheeks, empty veins, sallow skin, forget the half year lost to him, forget the winter, forget the spring, forget rain soaked, forget chill wind, forget jaws clenched, knuckles tightening, forget mornings creeping in, forget that sightless ceiling stare, forget that cracked map plaster, forget those days spent steeped in stagnant air, forget the shadows pooling in the corners, coalescing formless, forget their glares, forget every voiceless hour, tongue wrapped around a stammer, forget crying in the shower, forget the sickness after, forget the listless glisten vision spinning, sitting, dripping, spitting out the sour, forget hunger, forget nausea, forget vomit in the water, forget bile clinging to your teeth like a mother's legs and a frightened daughter, forget the little things that linger, like how you can't stand next to men, like all the sounds that make you curl up, how every night it plays again, how every night it plays again, how every night it plays again, and breathe out, lean in. It's all empty, forget the sting, forget about the, it's all empty, forget about the hands on him.
Make some noise one more time for Mithago!